I would like to start with a story about a certain girl from Poland. In her primary school, she was always top of her class. That was not enough, and so she decided to take part in a competition that would enable her to attend whatever high school she wanted. She gained a laureate title, and then, obviously, chose the best school in her city. But it still wasn't enough. She still wanted to achieve more, experience new things. That is why she got in on every extracurricular project or activity possible. But it still wasn't it. She kept wanting to do bigger and bigger things. Eventually, she found something like that. Scholarships came to private schools, and that meant hours of writing essays, trips to Warsaw, stressful interviews, even more stressful waiting for the results. But then, finally, the call came. Your daughter got a scholarship. Then happiness, screaming, congratulations. She made it. She's going to an international school in Vienna for 2 years. The gala to officially award the scholarships takes place in the summer. Chic dress moderator calls other scholars while describing the schools they will attend. This school is ranked every year in the top 5 UK private schools. That school has existed since the 15th century. Oh, and to this one went this very significant and famous figure. You know, the one that has a university in the US named after him. As the next scholars go into the middle, and the presenter keeps on listing the next successes of the next schools, the girl realizes 2 things. Her new school is only the best IB school in Austria. And she's dissatisfied with the school she was chosen for. My name is Maja Leźnicka. I'm 17 years old, and I've been attending the Danube International School Vienna since August, thanks to a scholarship. I am this girl. I made my dreams come true. Therefore, I did something we all give a positive meaning to. I fulfilled my dream. I achieved something. Yeah, definitely positive. But are they? If I asked you to name one thing you've been dreaming about recently, what would it be? Is it a higher salary? Using your phone less and spending time with your friends and family more? Losing weight? Or maybe finally going to the tropics instead of the same boring Alps? All of these dreams, no matter how different they may be, have one thing in common: their source. They are all a result of our discontent with the conditions of our lives. We often find them disappointing, too boring, not sufficient. Why cannot I just live the way I want? Such thinking, although so common, has many negative consequences. Negative consequences that directly affect our standard of living. When we constantly wonder what and how we can still improve in our lives, we do not notice what we have already improved. We are so focused on what would be and what could be that we do not notice what already is. We do not live here and now, but there and then. As if happiness and fulfillment meant being able to mark next task on our life to-do list as done. Above all, we await this magical moment when we can finally say that we achieved everything we dreamed of. But will this moment ever come? No, if we maintain this mindset of wanting to accomplish more and more, at least not for long. This is a race with ourselves that is doomed to failure from the start. We can always want more, raise the bar higher and higher. Believe me, I want more, I want better, never comes to an end. My example. Well, all in all, yeah, it's true. I achieved everything I wanted. I fulfilled all of my dreams. I worked hard in order to get a scholarship for a good school abroad. And I made it. But how long was I happy with my accomplishment? 2, 3 months at most. Then I heard about other, more prestigious schools that maybe would prepare me better for the final exams. And suddenly, my contentment disappeared, as if it had never been there. We can always find new dreams, set new goals. But what's the point if we're dissatisfied all the time? Because that's what this approach leads to. You always want more. But at the same time, you never feel enough. Instead, you get a whole package: regret, guilt, disappointment, doubt, and low self-esteem. Do you really want to live in a world like that? Fortunately, you don't have to. There is another solution. That is to appreciate yourself. In the end, if I only think about it, I am aware how amazing my school is. I got a unique opportunity to get to know myself while meeting people from all around the world and learning language among natives. You too try to reflect on, every now and then, on what you already have, what phase of your life you are in, what it looked like before, and what it looks like now. Then, appreciate yourself. And before you say anything, I know, it is hard to do so. Our whole lives we've been told by others or ourselves to be richer, smarter, nicer, prettier, more interesting, less phone addicted, more successful, less lazy. In one word, just better. It is quite challenging to change long-established thoughts and behaviors overnight. But I would like you to remember only one thing. You don't have to be better. You don't have to achieve more. Because you already have the life you want. You just have to see it. Thank you.